Welcome back to another episode of Unless You Live Hardcore. I'm saying welcome back now because McDonald's does that when you go through the drive-thru.
They
So,
say welcome back, dude.
yeah.
They know. They know that you're fucking dragging your fat ass back there, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh
They
man,
got
I'm
you by
Kyle
the
Forsyth.
balls. You know what's
Yeah, they
funny? You know
do.
what I was reading about is like inflation has technically gone down, but most of the major corporations have refused to drop their prices.
I'm not surprised.
So like
Yeah.
McDonald's literally is just like, fuck these fatties. They're gonna keep coming back no matter how much a Big Mac costs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
literally like I know that's how they talk about people at the meetings that they're having, dude. They're like, we're not gonna lower the prices just because the cost of beef went down doesn't mean we gotta drop the price of a Big Mac. They're gonna keep
Yeah.
buying it.
Also, like, a Big Mac is mostly not beef.
Yeah,
Like,
either way, yeah.
even the beef is not
I was just
really,
using
like,
beef
fully
as a
beef.
placeholder for the
Yeah.
cost of everything associated with, because
That's probably like 70% beef patty.
yeah.
like like the beef patty itself. They're like in 30% other.
Yeah,
Um
grocery stores are like all the major grocery stores are like, nah, we're not gonna lower the
yep.
prices. And it's like, shouldn't that be fucking isn't that price gouging? That's fucking illegal, right?
I think so, but I do love that McDonald's says welcome back to you when you get
I
like
think
I
that's
love it and I hate it at the same time because it's like
yeah.
it does make you feel like the second they say welcome back, you're like, fuck, I am fat.
Yeah.
It's like that's my instant thought.
If you keep eating it, one of these days, that's gonna be the final time they say welcome back.
Dude, and every time I want to be like, how do you know I've been here before? Oh man.
What the fuck, Kyle?
That's a timer, not a stopwatch. So 5 minutes has passed. Jake was
Oh
like,
my
"Oh man,
god.
that was 5 minutes. Yeah,
Also,
it was
5
on
minutes
timer, not
hasn't
stopwatch.
passed.
It hasn't passed. Yeah, it was like a minute. It started when I brought it up, so we've only been going for like a minute and a half or two. I'm like 2 minutes behind here.
God, Kyle, get it the fuck together, man.
I switched it to stopwatch. All right, we
You
got to
have
keep this thing on a
so
timer.
few responsibilities for this podcast. So few, dude.
In the moment, I'm timing. I got articles. I got music. I got a few things going. Uh, all right. I'm trying to make it seem like I have more than I do. Yeah.
Oh man, don't piss
Yeah.
me off right at the beginning of the podcast, dude. Don't you fucking dare, Kyle. Don't you put me in a pissy mood, dude. No, I'm good. You're fine.
Welcome back. This is another episode of Unless You Live
Oh,
Hardcore.
are we starting
No,
over?
we're not starting over. I'm like, all right, if Jake's pissed off, we'll restart the podcast then. Just start fresh.
It's fine, dude. You're
No,
good.
I'm just kidding.
What's
We're
going
not
on? What have
restarting.
you been up to today? What are you doing? You're dressed like a pumpkin right now.
Yeah, dude. This is actually a
You
Spirit
got a
Halloween official.
pumpkin flannel. You got a spirit Halloween flannel on. That's cool.
That's the little logo. It is a little spirit tag there. Yeah. And then the back
Okay.
has like spirit on the back of it too. So
Cool.
yeah, I'm a big spirit Halloween guy. I go there a lot during the holiday season to just look around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
man. You know
Do you just
yeah.
go just to look around? Really?
Yeah, just to like see if they have anything new. Maybe I'll pick something up, depending, because they get new shipments in usually every week. Sometimes they stop getting new stuff towards like the middle of October, though. They'll get like more inventory, but they won't get any new items. But from September up until about the middle of October, they'll get like a few new items each
So
week.
you'll just go and just look at stuff.
Yeah, my wife and
Okay.
I.
Okay.
What? What do you gotta say, Jake?
I
Go
just
for it.
you have the personality of like a 21-year-old goth girl who smokes a 4-pack of jewels every day.
I don't smoke any jewels
She's
for your
got jewel
information.
pod earrings, dude.
Yeah.
That's how your personality lines. Her name's Natalie.
Her name's
She's
Natalie.
got
Jewel pod
fucking
earrings.
ridiculous Doc Martens with an insane lift.
I own Doc Martens, so
I know you do.
yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
you own a pair of Docs.
Yeah, I bought them when I was a barista.
Okay.
Yeah, me and all of the baristas at this fucking coffee shop were Doc Martens. If you want to know the other types of baristas I was working with, one's now a tattoo artist, and then the other two were in a band together, and those were the baristas. So there's a comedian, two dudes who play in a band that go on tour, and a tattoo artist. Like, it's
And
the most
everybody,
typical situation of baristas you can imagine, dude.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Baristas.
the tattoo artist tattooed that like knife, that scream knife behind my ear with the ghost face in
Oh
it.
yeah, I always forget that you
Yeah,
have that.
yeah, little ghost face blade behind my ear. She tattooed that like I think like
I
a
like how
year after we
you.
stopped working together.
I like how when we brought up my tattoo on this podcast, my Grim Reaper tattoo, you said that's a gang tattoo. You have a knife behind your ear. You technically have like a small neck tattoo, bro.
I mean, I'll have a neck
No,
tattoo one day.
that's a neck tattoo. Just because it's behind your ear, that's your neck. That's the back. That's the fucking side of your skull, basically,
Yeah,
dude.
this is, I guess, neck right here. This is like skull though. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like definitely skull right here,
Uh huh.
but like towards the bottom it's definitely neck. So,
I'm
I
just
guess you're
saying.
right. Yeah, it's a little bit of each, I think. It's sort of
Yeah.
head, sort of neck, I guess,
That could be
depending on who you
misconstrued. You go to
ask.
jail, dude.
Yeah.
Someone might think you're tough and find out pretty quickly that you're not.
Yeah, man. They might. I mean, and then they're gonna
Boss up
look
to
at it and
you.
be like, "Oh, he's got a ghost." You know, he's just a nerd. He's a fucking nerd. Never
Yeah, yeah.
mind. Yeah. I mean, I pretty much have a fucking Scream shrine in front of me that you can't see here. So yeah, I love Scream though. Scream's my
Hmm.
favorite horror movie, man. It's fantastic. I just watched it the
I
other
didn't
night.
like the new ones, dude.
The new ones aren't as good. I mean, like they're okay, I guess. They're
I
not terrible.
I thought they were kind of bad.
I liked Scream 5 more than Scream 6,
Okay.
which some people disagree with me on that, but I don't give a shit.
I haven't seen 6.
I think Scream 1 is still the GOAT, dude. I mean, it's like, it's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing.
I only
Scream
saw
4, I liked.
5. I only saw 5 because I was hanging out with a girl who wears Doc Martens. So,
That'll
and
happen to you,
yeah,
dude.
she was like,
Yeah.
"Let's watch Scream 5."
I loved that
She
with.
she was such a
Go ahead.
Scream fan. She wanted to rent it on Amazon the day it came out on Amazon. That's how she was
Yeah.
like, "I'll pay for it," and I was like, "It's $20." She's like, "We're paying for it." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. I went to the movie theater and saw it when it came out.
Yeah, I
So,
think it was a
and
situation
then
where it was like things were coming out in theaters, but you could also just pay like 20 to watch it at home because it was
yeah,
still like
that
mid pandemic.
yeah, that was a situation then, but I think I still wore my ghost face mask and went to the movies.
Yeah, no, I saw 5. I thought it was kind of trash, to be honest with you. I was like, ugh.
I loved that before it came out though. People were calling it Five Cream. That was a
Yeah,
fun thing.
it also did have a bad logo, a bad movie.
Yeah,
5
they were
Cream.
just calling it because they were just calling it Scream, but it was Scream 5, and so people started calling it Five Cream. Like,
That's fun.
which, yeah, because that sounds dirty, so that's
Yeah.
fun. But yeah, it's I don't know.
I mean, they're
I
just
liked
not
that.
letting these franchises die, dude. They just put out another Saw movie.
Yeah, I mean, there's another Scream coming out in 2024, I believe. So they're not letting it go because the last two did well and they were well received. So
Fuck.
I don't know. Yeah, I think the thing is they kind of reset the franchise, but had like all of these callbacks to like the previous characters and everything's connected. So it's like it was perfect for new viewers who don't know any of the previous characters, and then it was also like appeasing to like the hardcore fans like myself in a way because
Hmm.
it's all connected and it all felt also like Scream 5 was just it was like a replica of Scream, like the original essentially. They went back to the same house and everything was like that was the whole point. It was almost like a copycat of the original Scream in a way, with a few plot differences. So I don't know. I think that's why it was appeasing to me. It was pretty much the same movie but with new characters and new actors.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like watching the same movie 6 times, I guess.
No, I gotcha. Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
think the worst one though is 3. Have you seen 3? Scream 3?
Back in the day, yeah. And
Dude,
I
it's
remember
like
I
filled with
remember it
celebrity
being pretty
cameos.
bad.
It's got celebrity cameos and stuff like Jay and Silent Bob are in it. Like, which is a weird
What?
choice. Yes, in the beginning,
Why?
which takes out any
Do they
like
get
it
killed?
takes no, it takes out any seriousness for the rest of the movie because they were just massive stars at the time. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back was like peak, and then so they were in Scream 3 because they're like on like a movie set or whatever, and Jay and Silent Bob are there or like at the
Are they
studio lot.
playing themselves as
Yeah,
like the
they play
actors?
themselves.
Okay,
They
gotcha.
play Jay and Silent Bob, I believe.
Oh, that
Uh,
makes no sense in the context of reality.
yeah, they're not playing Jason Mewes and
That
Kevin
means in the
Smith.
universe of Scream, Jay and Silent Bob are just real people.
I haven't watched it in a long time either because I don't like that one, and it's the least rewatched I think of the series for me. Also, they allude to Harvey Weinstein in that movie. Like they talk about the studio head making sexual advances towards women, and that those movies were produced by Miramax, which was Harvey Weinstein's company. And like
Gotcha.
there's like a studio executive who's being like gross and like doing sexual advances towards women in the movie. And so it's like literally they call out Harvey Weinstein in Scream 3 years before
Do
it
you
ever
think that's
happened.
them calling out Harvey Weinstein, or you feel like that was just such commonplace in Hollywood that could be calling out literally anybody?
I think it was Harvey Weinstein because I believe one of the women in Scream 1, the blonde one, Rose McGowan, maybe,
Oh, Rose McGowan.
she
I
ended up
forgot she was in that.
she was part of the Me Too movement.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Miramax produced all of the Scream movies. That was the
Fuck.
production company,
All right, yeah,
which
maybe
was the
they were getting
Weinstein's
them then, dude.
company. Yeah, that's why like you look back on it and you watch it and you're like, oh, this is Harvey Weinstein, this character, and you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
holy shit. Like they're like that's wild that they were like literally calling him out in a movie produced by his own studio, and like he just was like, yeah, put the movie out, but
Hmm.
nobody will fucking know. Like, and then like years later, like we all know now, and you watch
Yeah.
Scream 3 and you're like, oh
I guess
shit,
that's kind of easy to do in
him.
like the Scream movie if like one of the characters of film. You can't do that in a lot of his other movies, you know. Harder to do in like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Harder for them
I
to
mean,
drop little truth bombs in Lord of the Rings while they're trying to get the ring, dude. They're trying to get the ring to the fucking volcano.
they go inside of a cave with just a torchlight, and then as they're walking down the cave, it leads to the office of a movie executive, and he's like, "Take your pants off."
Yeah. The Two Towers was just about Harvey Weinstein's different offices.
Yeah,
It's
it's
got
a metaphor.
two offices in Hollywood, dude.
It's a giant metaphor, dude. Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want the ring, you gotta go to the
You
two
gotta suck
towers.
me off in my office. If you want this ring, you gotta take an actor meeting at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh
fucking
man.
ridiculous part about that, guys. He was calling like meetings with actresses at like obscene times. He's like, meet me at my office at 2 in the morning, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
major red flag, dude.
For sure. It's pretty wild, man. But yeah, I don't know. That's we got on a Scream rant here. Sorry,
Yeah.
once I get started on Scream, it's hard to get me off of it, dude.
Hmm.
We should get onto some music stuff. Cool? Yeah? Cool with you, Jake?
Yeah, that's fine, dude. Let's
I
do
said
it.
music and you're like,
Oh,
"Oh, sure,
sorry.
man. I'm going
I'm
to
a sleepy
Did
little
music make
boy.
you sleepy?"
No, no, I don't mind talking about music. We can talk about music.
Yeah, man. All right.
Well, I know
You
you're
sleepy?
excited about. I am kind of tired, but I know you're excited about the Slipknot Adidas collaboration going on. Or no,
Slipknot,
sorry,
duh.
Corn.
Corn? Yeah. I'm excited
Corn.
about the corn.
I feel
The
like
corn
Slipknot
one.
did one too, right?
Put some respect on Corn's name, all right, Jake? Watch it.
Whoa,
Slipknot is
sorry.
not Adidas, all right? Slipknot wears their own costumes. They never wear anything branded.
No, I know, but they didn't Slipknot collaborate with like a bigger brand recently. It's like it might have been
Nah,
It might have been like Vans or something, dude.
I don't think so. I
No.
mean, I don't think they're above it, but I don't think they did either.
Okay.
Maybe they did, and they did a shoe or something.
Yeah, I
I
guess
didn't see
Slipknot
it.
really doesn't fuck with any corporations. They sued Burger King for the chicken fries commercial, dude.
What Burger King? They did?
Yeah, dude. Remember when Burger King had that chicken fries commercial where it was like a band that was like a Slipknot parody band essentially?
No.
Really?
I don't remember this.
Oh,
Burger
okay.
King and Slipknot? I'm about to Google
Yeah,
this,
look up
man.
Slipknot Burger King commercial. But
Burger
they
King,
they
Slipknot.
sued Slipknot's camp sued Burger King over this commercial. I think they got laughed out of court because it was parody, but
Yeah. Okay.
are you seeing it?
Oh, wait.
You
Yeah, I
finding it?
see it. I do sort of remember this.
The
The one
chicken
dude's wearing
fries
like a chicken.
commercial?
Yeah. Okay. I sort of
You gonna
remember this
play it?
now. I want to see maybe if this is the right thing. It's a 4-minute commercial. And the band's
What?
name is Cock Rock. COQROQ.
That is pretty hilarious on Burger King's part, honestly, dude. Cockroach.
Yeah.
It's kind of like insulting to Slipknot a little bit. It's pretty funny.
It says it across the side of the fucking band's like bus.
Just see if there's any part of the video where they, or if any part of the commercial where they play.
Okay.
I want to see what this Burger King
they're
Slipknot
like in like
band
a
sounds
strip
like.
club sort of way.
Okay, so they
They're
don't
just
even sound
wearing,
like Slipknot.
No, they're wearing like dead chicken head masks or like a chicken head. They're all wearing like chicken themed masks that just look like creepy masks. But one has like corn or like the big dreadlocks coming out of it, almost like Corey Taylor's mask, like his original one. Which also, like, you think about it off stage, that dude was rocking dreadlocks back then.
Yeah, those were real
Like,
dreadlocks coming out of the mask?
At a certain time they were, and then they fabricated them so he didn't have to pull them through every time.
Oh, okay.
So for a while, they were real dreadlocks. Like, he would have to pull them through the top, and he talked about how painful it was every single time. And then he's like, eventually we figured out how to fabricate it so I didn't have to pull them through every time.
Jesus.
He's like, but that wasn't for like a couple of years, or for like a year or two. Like,
that's extremely funny. You can't
Yeah.
fucking pull it through. That's disturbing, dude.
Yeah, and he talks about like how painful it was. I remember
mean,
that. Also, I saw something just today where it was like Corey Taylor was talking in some interview, and he's like, "Yeah, when Slipknot, when we're all everything's said and done, and we make our money at the end of the day, he's like, we don't really make that much from Slipknot. Like we're just pretty much upper middle class." He called himself upper middle class. He's like, Slipknot doesn't make that much. We're pretty much just upper middle class. And it's like, dog, you live in fucking mansions. I get it. Maybe you live in Iowa, so it's less expensive than like LA or New York, but you're filthy rich. Don't lie.
Let's look up Corey Taylor's net worth, dude.
People looked it up, and it's not accurate. I want to say somebody said it was like 3 million in the comments. People were talking about it, like in the comments, like, oh, his net worth says he's only like 3 million, and it's like bullshit. Like
2.5 million. Bullshit, dude.
Bullshit. But then you see like Music Times says that they estimate it's around 10 million.
Yeah,
but like
that sounds more accurate.
Yeah, at least. Probably more, dude. Like, let's be honest. Him and Sean Crahan, the clown in Slipknot, own most of Slipknot. They are, like, the main production behind Slipknot, and those two get paid more than anybody else in the band, usually. Because, like, Sean Crahan does all the visuals and everything. So, like, all the visual stuff and, like, the artistic direction of Slipknot is Sean Crahan. Like, that's why he's just able to bang a keg.
I'm buying 2.5 mil. There's no way.
I'm not buying 10 mil, dude. I don't believe this dude's done this music for that long, and he's only got 10 million in the bank. Bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
They're a huge band, like massive. So I'm not buying that. It says Jonathan Davis is worth 50 million.
Yeah, how's Jonathan Davis worth 50 million and Corey Taylor's only worth that much?
Right.
And Slipknot's merchandising is so much more, dude.
That's true. Slipknot's got a shitload of merch.
Dude, you could buy Slipknot costumes around year-round. Halloween, you know how many people dress up as Slipknot? How many Slipknot masks they sell? How much merch they have in their merch store? They're constantly doing limited drops and stuff. They headline every festival they do. They don't do anything but headline. Like,
yeah.
And they make shit tons of money. they are doing A-okay. Like, I hate that he called himself upper middle class.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, who's expecting Corey Taylor to be humble?
Yeah.
His
You
side
got me.
project is
Yeah.
literally called Corey motherfucking Taylor.
Yeah.
Like
Now he just changed it.
you
Yeah.
gotta
He
think you're
changed it to Corey
pretty,
Taylor.
yeah, because he probably realized he looks like a dumbass.
Exactly. I'm sure people were shitting on him for the CMFT. He was going by CMFT, and it's like, dude.
You gotta think you're pretty fucking cool to be like, dude, do you know how much shit I would catch if I was like, I'm starting a new solo band project. It's called Jake motherfucking Ford. If I posted that on Facebook, I was like, guys, I'm making music again, but I'm not releasing it under my regular name. I
It's
changed my name.
JMF.
It's
Yeah.
JMFT. JMFT, dog.
That's hilarious. Yeah, and you totally should. That should
I
be your
will,
emo
yeah.
rap side project.
No, I do want to. I do want
Yeah,
to.
where it's
It'd
just
be
you
very
sort of
funny.
whining over hip hop beats. Um, you just find lo-fi hip hop beats and then just sort of throw a lot of auto tune and just kind of whine some words out. You know,
Yeah. Do
and
some
that's
little
your emo
peep.
rap
Do
side
some
project.
little peep stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Talk about being sad and cocaine. Um, and
I would do
dude, you're
that.
big. Yeah. Um,
I would do that for sure. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, dude. But we'll get back to this Korn Adidas
Yeah, what are
collection
you gonna
that
get
we
from
brought
the
up.
collection, dude?
I want to get the track jacket and I want to get the white and black shoes. There's a black and white ones, but I would like the black and white ones, but they're suede and I fucking hate suede. Like, and it's not
Yeah,
like
suede
real
gets
suede,
wet.
but it's
It's fucked up.
yeah, I fucking hate suede on shoes, dude. And like, so I
I mean,
want
it's
the white
comfy.
ones.
Suede is comfy, but it's just
I like
when
the
it gets
black
wet, it's
ones.
a nightmare.
Yeah, I want those leather hard toe white ones though. I don't know. Maybe I could just enter for multiple things, and then if I win something and I don't want to keep one of the pairs of shoes, they just up my chances. I could just flip them. So yeah, I might do that. Cause I mean, like, I don't want to win too. Cause it's like you got to enter on the Adidas app to possibly win the stuff, and I don't want to win too much. I don't think I would, but like if I win multiple items in the draw and spend too much money, I'm like, damn.
How much is all this shit, dude? Because it's probably not
Um,
cheap. So it's an obvious cash grab, so
yeah, it ranges from like 60 up to like 180 depending on the item, I think. 50 to 60 for the t-shirts. Hoodie is 120. The shoes range from 130 to 140.
$60 for a t-shirt.
And the tracksuit top is 100 and the pants are 80. Plus one of the t-shirts commemorates the band's song Adidas from their 1996 album Life is Peachy on the back.
$60.
Yeah, I don't want the t-shirts. I already have like a cool Korn
Like, no, I want to pay
t-shirt.
more for the track jacket.
Yeah,
I want to pay
$100.
I want to pay 140 for the track jacket.
Dude, the track jacket is legendary, though. You know what I mean? Like, Jonathan Davis is known for the tracksuit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look like Jonathan Davis, all right?
So are fucking greasy mobsters.
Yeah.
Greasy mobsters are also known for their tracksuits.
Yeah, greasy mobsters and Jonathan Davis, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. But theirs don't say Korn on it, so how about that?
I guess, Kyle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Waste your money, dude.
Hey, I will.
All right.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's fine, dude.
Gladly.
I do the
I
same
will
thing.
gladly waste my money on Korn.
I do the same thing all the time, bro.
Yeah. So that's fun. Let's actually play. I want to play a little music here. Talk about music, man. We could get it. Blink-182's new album came out, which is pretty exciting. Yeah, I love Blink-182.
I haven't heard it at all. I know that it's the first one that Tom DeLonge is in the band for again, so that's cool.
Yeah,
nice. I don't really like Blink-182, so
I'm aware.
yeah.
I think it's a really great album. There's also like some fun stuff like Travis Barker. There's like a small little song on the album where Travis Barker, it's like a minute long. It's like a punk song and he
Yeah.
sings it.
Okay, cool. Interesting. Huh. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it. Hang on. No, because I want to
I'm not
do,
gonna play it
I want to
because we'll get
guess.
striked immediately for playing Blink 182.
Oh, absolutely we would.
I'm
So
just looking for the
instead,
album so I can look at what song it is.
I am just gonna do my impression of what I think the album sounds like now that Tom DeLonge is back in the band.
I think it's Tom DeLonge.
The aliens are at my door. The CIA doesn't want you to know. That's pretty good, right?
It's pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
kind of what
real
I
accurate,
figured.
dude. They sing about getting back together as a band, getting older, what it was like with they literally have a song called When We Were Young.
When we were young.
Yep. Which is hilarious because the album came out on the same date that they played When We Were Young Festival.
Well, that's fun.
Which was named after a song by the Killers.
Mm-hmm.
I love that when they announced that festival, When We Were Young, the Killers were like, "We have nothing to do with this festival." They immediately like released a statement. It's like, "Yeah, we know you're not on the lineup. Like, we can tell, dude." Like,
Wasn't there like
yeah,
some like sort of controversy when the lineup got announced or like around the
yeah.
festival?
Everybody thought it was gonna be fake. And then
Everybody thought it
also
was gonna
like
be like
there's
Fire
like
Fest.
yeah, because there was like a bunch of bands that hadn't been notified when it was announced that they were even on the festival, apparently. And it was like, but that's on like their management and agents and stuff,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's not totally on the festival.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
things were clearly signed because all those bands ended up performing, and there was no issues with that. I mean, like, the one day got canceled, but it was literally, I mean, I was there as the day I was supposed to be there, and so I didn't get to go. It was a dust storm. It was like 60-mile-an-hour winds just blowing dust. It was crazy. Unfortunate, yeah, but
There's a cloud of dust headed this way. We can't play the festival.
yeah,
That's pretty good, right?
something like that. Yeah, something like that, man.
You don't want to
They,
breathe it in. It's bad for
dude,
your lungs. It's
the one
almost
song that
worse
Travis
than
Barker
vaping.
The one song Travis Barker sings on the
We got the
album.
drummer on vocals for this song. Are you ready?
It's 27 seconds
Married
long.
to a Kardashian.
I think he's a Jenner. Is it a Kardashian?
No, he's married to Khloe Kardashian, dude.
Oh, okay.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
he was
They're all the
married to one of
same.
the Jenner girls, dude, that'd be fucking creepy. They're like 22, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Okay.
fucking, they're young, dude.
My bad.
Yeah, they're
Um.
like, yeah.
All right. Well, they
Plus Chloe historically is the or not. He's not with Courtney. He's with Courtney, not Chloe. But I was gonna say Courtney was the one with Scott Disick, and historically the only Kardashian to really like white guys, to be honest. So
dude, it's pretty wild. It's gonna be interesting to see what this kid ends up being like because his first two kids with his previous wife, Landon Barker, is like basically a Machine Gun Kelly ripoff. And his first song he ever made was a feature on a Machine Gun Kelly song. That was his first release.
Landon
Ever.
Barker.
Yeah, and then so and then he played one show in LA, and then his next show that he played was the first When We Were Young festival. Basically, like
Oh, how
those were like
old
his
is
first two
his
live
kid?
shows. I think he's like 18, 19. And then his other daughter's like 16 or 17, and her name's Alabama Barker. And she's just an internet personality. Like, she looks like a child Instagram thought. It's gross, dude.
Ew.
Like, it's weird. Yeah.
Well, I
like,
mean, she's got to be stoked that he married into that fucking family then.
yeah,
He's
dude.
like, these fucking bitches are gonna teach me how to really hoe myself out on the internet
I think that's pretty much what's happening.
for millions of dollars.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
weird.
yeah.
It's weird. I'm like a fan of Travis Barker, and so it's
Yeah.
strange. Like, she
No,
got
the
tagged in like a
Jenner
photo.
girls, one of them has a kid with Travis Scott, and then
Mhm.
but isn't with him anymore, I don't think. And then the other one is with Devin Booker,
I think they're
the
technically still
basketball
together.
player. No, because she was. I saw a thing about like her. She was like kissing on Timothy Chalamet like a week ago at
All
like a
right.
Drake
Well,
concert, and then everybody was mad at Timothy Chalamet because he was smoking inside the arena at the Drake concert,
all
which is
right.
it is a douchey thing to do.
Weird. All right. Well, welcome everybody to the Kardashian Jenner Hour. I'm Kyle. The
I
other
can't
co-host here
help
is
that
Jake.
we
I know.
got
It's
into
just like
that
yeah,
conversation, and
yeah. No,
I
I know.
referenced a couple TMZ articles I scrolled past.
It's so like it's hard not to see it all. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
so weird. Like I know about
I
it, and
don't
I
care
don't
about
want to
those
know about it
people at
either.
all, and I know a ridiculous amount about their lives. It's annoying as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But hey,
Same. It's
I
weird.
can't look
I feel
away,
like I
though, dude.
shouldn't know anything about them because I don't care about them. Like,
No, they
um,
are funny. I mean, if you ever watch the show, it is a funny show,
I've never watched it.
dude. It's pretty If you like
I will
trash
not.
reality TV, it's pretty fucking funny, dude.
I love trash reality, but I will not watch their
They
show.
are retards.
All right. Well, the Travis Barker song on the
Also,
album is
dude,
fun.
real quick,
Dude.
I'll get before I
Okay.
say,
All right.
dude, back in the day on that show, Bruce Jenner was pretty fucking funny on that show, dude. Because you would occasionally see little hints, dude. You would see little like instances of Caitlyn before Caitlyn was a thing. It was pretty funny, dude.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
It was.
That's
It
what
was
I'll say.
great. It was great.
Have you watched all the episodes?
No, I didn't go that deep into it, dude.
I was like, are you a
no,
fan?
no.
Are we about to find this out?
I used to watch it with my dad's girlfriend a lot because she would watch it, and it was just one of those things where I'm like, I'm in the living room and we're smoking weed, we're hanging out. I'm gonna watch this dumbass TV show, and I did
As
get
one
suckered
does
into it
with
for
their
a
dad's
while.
girlfriend.
Yeah, she was a cool lady, dude.
This is one of those moments
I mean,
where
this
the
is
white
like, I'm an
trash comes out at
adult.
you, where the trash comes
Not
out.
really,
I
because
guess
it's
not even
like
white trash, just
I'm
trash comes out.
I was an adult. You know
I
what I
get
mean?
it, but still,
Not like
it's
she was like
like
smoking with a teenager.
I
It's like
know, but it's
I'm hanging
also
out at
like
the house and I'm like 22.
Jake, you're not going to convince me that the sentence, we were hanging out in the living room with my dad's girlfriend smoking weed and watching the Kardashians, is not a trash sentence.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm trying to give a little bit of context so it's a little less weird.
It's still not. It doesn't make it weird. I've heard of it is a trashy thing to do. I don't know.
You've never smoked weed with like a family member or somebody in that vein?
Not like my parents, but I know friends who
It's not
do.
my
I get
parent.
that. I know, but not like somebody even who's dating my parent. Nothing like that. Like nobody at that level, I guess. Like maybe like a cousin or something like that, you know. But like somebody around my age. I've never like. I don't know. My parents don't smoke weed though. My mom will take a little edible here or there, but that's about it. You know how moms
Smoking
do.
weed with my dad's girl. We're hanging out in the living room.
Watching Kardashians.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, it's great. I don't know why. It's just such a funny thing to me. Like maybe it's not as trashy as I'm making it out to be, but it sounds like it is.
Maybe that's not something you would do, but that's definitely something that Jake motherfucking Ford would do and has done in the past. So
it would do
shut
again.
the fuck up, dude.
Yeah. Oh
no,
man.
I'm kidding. You're good. You're good. You're good.
It sounds like a situation where the weed you'd be smoking, it has a lot of seeds in it, you know, and it came in a
because
baggie.
my dad, I'll make it even more white trash. It was weed that my dad grew, and he had a green thumb. My dad, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he was a botanist.
Before my dad started getting into selling fentanyl, that he's now in federal prison for, he had a real gift for growing the sticky icky.
He was a real botanist of sorts.
He had a green thumb, dude. He grew good weed. I'm not even joking. He grew very good weed.
I bet, man. That's
that
hilarious.
Fire.
Yeah.
That fire.
Oh man.
And then he would give it to me and my dad's girlfriend.
Hey,
for
dude,
free.
you had the hookup. Awesome.
Yeah, I would help him trim it, and then he would give me free weed.
All right. Well, it worked out for you, dude.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm glad. I don't know.
Didn't work out for him.
No.
He,
when he got arrested, did he get in trouble for the plants too, or was it just the
I don't think
fentanyl
he
thing?
was growing weed at that point, Kyle.
Okay, so yeah, you said it didn't work out for him. So I'm like,
it's
sounds like the weed did work out for him. Then
I
it
was gonna,
sounds like
well,
maybe the other stuff didn't work out for him.
well, he was addicted to smoking crack.
Oh, so
He was selling
right.
fentanyl to supply his crack habit.
Ah,
For
all
a
right.
while, he was selling crack to do that. And then I think it got to a point where he was like, I keep smoking all the crack. I got to start selling a drug that I don't actually enjoy.
Oh,
So,
Jesus, man.
oh,
Oh,
am I making you
yeah.
sad?
No,
Oh, are you
I'm not
sad
sad.
about my
It's kind
dad?
of I think it's kind of funny in a fucked up way. But like with the way you frame it, kind of funny. Not sad.
Yeah.
Might make other people sad, but I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, I've learned how to frame it in a funny way. It's the only way I can cope with it, dude.
Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't have a good dad. Not in
He
that way,
keeps
but
calling from prison, and I don't know what to do about that. I'll like answer my phone sometimes, and it'll be like, "You have a collect call from," and I'm like, "Click." I don't know what to say to him. Like, what am I gonna say to him, dude? You know what I mean? The one time he did call me that I did answer, it wasn't good because he was like explaining what happened, and he's like, yeah, I got busted for like selling fentanyl. And like at the time, he's like, it really sucked when I got busted because I had like $16,000 in cash in my dresser. And he was like, I had 3 girlfriends. They were all like 25. And I'm like, dude.
he's just
I'm like,
flexing.
it seemed like he was flexing a little bit. And I'm like, that's not good. He's like, no, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was really bad. And I'm like,
Like, I
yeah.
had 3 girlfriends. It's like, yeah, how
I'm
is
like,
it
yeah,
in prison being somebody's girlfriend? Is that
Yo,
too
dude.
far?
What the? Yeah, Kyle. What the
I
hell,
don't know,
dude?
dude.
I don't. I mean, we've had our differences, but I don't want to think about my dad getting raped in jail. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I don't know. Trying to do
What
bits,
the
man. I
hell,
don't
man?
know.
Trying to do bits. You're a fucking monster.
I think so, man.
You're a monster and a bad friend.
I didn't mean it. It was a joke. It
No
was
wonder.
a joke.
No wonder you bought those fucking. No wonder you bought those fucking Shrek shoes, dude. You're an ogre and you belong in the swamp. Fucking animal, dude.
I don't. All right. Sometimes the line is. I'm like, where is it? I don't. You find out where it's at. You know.
Yeah, I'll make jokes, but
know
he's
where the
still
line
my
is.
dad. I don't want to think about
Yeah.
him getting fucking pounded out.
No, dude.
What the hell is wrong with you, man?
I'm sure he's a top, dude. I'm sure he's a top.
Again, you're really.
No, all right,
It's
okay,
like you're
I'm done.
stepping
I'm done.
out of line,
I don't know,
Domi.
dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, I'll pull back. I'm done.
Well, hey, at least we got a good clip out of it.
No, we can cut this part. I'm sorry. We can
No,
cut
it's
it.
fine. I'm leaving it in. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh. I'm a monster. All right, we'll establish that. I'm not a good person.
Yeah.
Poking fun at Jake's dad
That's
is not
right.
cool,
It's
guys.
staying
If you
in
see
the
him out in
podcast,
public,
dude. You're
if you
exposed.
don't do it, yeah.
You're exposed, dude. It's in the
Oh.
podcast. I've just exposed you for being a little fucking sadist.
I'm trying to be the nice guy of the podcast, the good guy, and they all found out I'm
you
the
like
bad
making little
guy.
jokey jokes out of people's pain, dude. I get it. And you're
Yeah,
telling me,
I do it out of
should
my
go
own.
to therapy. Oh, you belong in therapy, dude. That's where you belong.
I am in therapy.
I'll do
yes.
what my dad taught me, and I'll keep pushing all those emotions down till it eventually manifests itself into a stomach ulcer, dude. That's how I'll do
Hey,
it.
dude. That's what my dad did, and now he's 4 heart attacks deep. So
Yeah.
he's headed towards number 5, man.
I'll be-
The doctor told him he's on borrowed time.
I'm fucking welcoming one, dude. Bring it on. Bring it on, dude.
Yeah, my family has a history of heart attacks, so that's fun. I got
That'd be
that coming
funny.
for me.
It'd be funny is if I sent my dad a care package for prison, and it was just the Korn Adidas collection.
can't even wear it. Yeah.
Oh man, just wanted you to have some clothes for when you get out of the joint, dude.
Here's some fresh drip for when you're out.
Some fresh drip, dude. That's funny. That's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah. Trying to make
My
sure when
dad-
you get out of prison, you can still get pussy. You know what I mean, Pops?
My dad's most definitely not a Korn fan either, so.
Yeah, dude. Well, he better become one in prison, and then when he gets out, he can pick up all these Korn chicks, dude. All these new metal hotties, I guess, at the bars in Saginaw. I don't know. I'm sure they're all around, dude. I'm sure all the new metal girls hang out at the bars in Saginaw. Or Bay City. Bay City. I always say Saginaw. Bay City, man. I don't know where your pops will be, but that's where you're from, so I'm going with Bay City.
I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows? Anywho, we can get back to music.
I can almost guarantee his bitch ass is gonna call me when he gets out of jail and be like, I'm thinking about moving to New York, and be like, fucking don't. Don't. You'll never see me in the city.
Is there a time frame on when he's expected out? Does that even matter right now?
I mean,
okay.
he's
You're
selling,
saying when he's out. I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. Probably a long time.
Okay.
Because it's not like it's not like it's the first offense. And he was selling a pretty illegal substance. So
now I see like an 80-year-old man just like sort of walking out of prison in a full Korn tracksuit. Like, you know, like that'd be great, dude. Just full Korn tracksuit walking out of prison like that. You know, the gates open up and he's just got the freshest Korn drip.
The guards are about to set him free, and they're like, "Are you ready?" It's like, yes, I've been in jail for 40 years. I'm ready. No, he wouldn't. He's like 56. He wouldn't make it. He's 54. Yeah, he wouldn't make it 40 years, dude.
All right. Well, I don't know, man. It would be some cool drip though.
Yeah.
I like calling it drip. Let's talk about some more clothing related news. A metal story from Metal Injection. Apparently Dave Ellefson can finally wear a Metallica shirt again. For those who don't know who Dave Ellefson is, he used to be in Megadeth. And so the quote is, I'm not in Megadeth, I can finally wear Metallica shirts again. And if you're not familiar with Dave Ellefson, he's the former Megadeth bassist who was unceremoniously ousted from the band. In 2021, amid allegations of sexual misconduct, confessed his renewed love for Metallica and his newfound freedom to proudly wear their shirts. So he was kicked out of the band for sexual misconduct, and he's like, finally I can wear Metallica shirts again because I'm not in Megadeth. I just imagine the dudes in Metallica are like, yeah, no, we're good, dude. You don't have to. Please don't,
yeah,
actually. We'd prefer you don't wear it.
Definitely not the PR that the Metallica camp wants at all. Definitely not the press they're looking for, really. Also, I believe it was like sexual misconduct with like a minor, like a chat room situation.
Oof.
So real bad.
Yeah, that's real bad. I mean, imagine being Metallica and just being like, known sexual predator says he's glad to wear Metallica shirts again.
So he's like,
basically.
It's like I finally can wear my Metallica shirt when I go knock on people's doors and say, excuse me, my name's Dave Ellefson. I just moved to the neighborhood and I'm a registered sex offender. I'm a Metallica fan, though. Ride the lightning, guys.
Oh, man. And then James Hetfield's just sitting there with his fucking head in his hands. It's like, shit, man. This is not the press we need. I love that, though. That's, as Metallica, I'm sure Metallica is just like, damn, dude, we wish you wouldn't. Like,
I'm sure the members of Metallica aren't even aware of that headline, dude. They got shit going on. I'm sure they're not even aware.
Maybe. I don't know. It would be funny though if one of them just got this text in their phone.
He was in Megadeth for so long too. He was the original bass player, man, and he fucked up so bad.
Yeah, they tend to do that. You want to talk about bassist? Keanu Reeves got bass guitar lessons from Flea. Which that's a real fucking headline. Is Keanu Reeves received bass guitar lessons from Flea? That's news on Loudwire. That's amazing to me that that's considered news, but it's also kind of hilarious too, where it's just, I don't know, man. Either that was like a really cool time or it was Flea feeling really frustrated. Like one of the two.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Keanu Reeves seems like he's kind of good at whatever he does, though. So maybe he had a natural inclination.
Yeah, he has been playing in the band Dog Star for years. I mean, and
Keanu
it's like
Reeves,
they've
what does he play?
yeah, bass.
Oh, okay.
Dog Star's also like
Oh,
it's
so
got
he
some
is a
other
bass. So
well-known
he is a
members.
bassist. I thought it was like Keanu Reeves was learning bass for the first time.
No, dude, he's been playing in Dog Star since I think like the 90s.
Oh, well then he's probably pretty good at bass.
Yeah,
What does Dog Star sound like?
I don't know. I've honestly never listened to them. Um, who are the band members? I forget. It Robert Mailhouse is the other one. He's another actor who's appeared on Days of Our Lives and the situational comedy Seinfeld. And he's also the drummer for Dog Star.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh,
They don't have any music out?
he was in the movie Speed in 1994. This may be how they met. I wonder. So
Probably. I mean,
yeah, they definitely. I'm pretty sure they have music out. Maybe.
I want to hear Dog Star. I didn't even know Keanu Reeves was in a band or played bass.
Yeah, he is. The genesis of Dogstar was a chance encounter between Robert Mailhouse and Keanu Reeves at a supermarket in 1991. Mailhouse was wearing a Detroit Red Wings hockey sweater, and Reeves, an avid hockey fan and a keen player of the sport, asked if Mailhouse needed a goalie. As the two men formed a friendship, they began jamming together and were joined by Greg Miller as the original lead guitarist and singer in 1992. Reeves said that the one thing that led to the band's history, we started in a garage, and then you end up starting to write songs. Then you're like, let's go out and play them, and then you're like, let's go on tour, and then you're playing. Yeah, that's how it works, dude.
And then fucking next
Yeah.
thing you know, Keanu's starring in the John Wick franchise, and he has no time for the band. The fuck's up with that,
Yep.
Keanu? What's up with that, dude? He's all
Yeah, let's
bitter.
hear.
No,
They
that's
released
cool,
an
dude.
album.
Yeah, I want to
Oh,
hear it.
dude,
I
they
want to hear what
just
they do.
released an album this month. So that's probably what it's October 6th. They released an album, and it's their first one since the year 2000.
Play it.
Well,
I
dude,
want to hear it.
okay. The song's
I want to
called
hear.
Breach.
I just want to know what this band sounds like.
I'm gonna skip a little bit in. That's from their new album. It's the top song on here. Let's hear Superstar. This is from 2000, from their one other album. So this is the top song from their first album. This sounds very 2000s.
Dude, they suck.
That's very 2000s rock, right?
That's funny, dude. They suck.
Yeah. But they got Keanu Reeves, so it doesn't fucking matter.
No, it still matters.
I mean, they're gonna be they play on festivals and do big tours and stuff, whatever they want to, because Keanu Reeves is in it. That's what I mean.
And then
It's
people
like,
go
yeah.
because they're like, I want to take a picture of Keanu Reeves on stage and post it to my Instagram so I can get some likes. But then they go and they're like, his band kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's also like Dogstar was known for playing at the Viper Room in like the 90s and early 2000s. Like,
Yeah.
are you aware of like the Viper Room and all of its like history and shit?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
That's where River Phoenix overdosed on heroin.
It was the party hub in like the 90s for like all these like young celebrities and everything. And Dogstar, I believe, played there a bunch back then. So like, and then they would play there like weekly, and they would just be joined by random rock stars or other actors who wanted to join in on another instrument, So Dogstar would have like revolving members who of like other Hollywood elite, and they just play at the Viper Room, and other Hollywood elite would join in and play with them. It's pretty wild stuff. Like I watched a documentary on the Viper Room, and they talked about it, like a lot about how like Dogstar.
We'd do a little jam session, and then at the end, we'd suck the adrenochrome out of a bunch of children. We just have a little.
And then we'd go to the back. Everybody would be on heroin. River Phoenix would be passed out on the floor next to the pool table.
Everybody would be doing blow, sucking each other off.
Dude, it's like they talk about it how like.
This is
how
before
often
video cameras with the the little baby situation. If you want to blow a guy in a Hollywood club, you didn't have to worry about somebody filming you back then.
Dude, it
Now,
was.
do you hear about the little baby thing?
No.
There was apparently a video going around on Twitter of little baby blowing a guy in a club or at like a Hollywood party. Yeah.
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 Good for little baby, dude.
Yeah. Google it,
I
Kyle.
mean,
You'll find it.
dude, his Rap
Google it.
Snacks chips are my favorite ones.
Oh,
Little
yeah?
baby's nachos, dude. They're so fucking good. All in flavor. It's like all dressed on top of nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh, that sounds pretty
it's like,
good.
Yeah, they're fucking delicious. I'll get you some when you come to Michigan, man. I have a
Yeah.
bag of them. They're like, they come in little singular bags. Like, they're not like a big bag or anything.
I'm familiar with Rap Snacks.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so
I'm not that white.
Yep.
Give me
These
a little
ones
bit of
are
credit,
the
dude.
best, dude. They're like nacho cheese Doritos, basically, but then with like all dressed seasoning on top of that. And they're called Lil Baby's Nachos all in flavor. That's a lot to say, but like, yeah.
Okay.
Because the all in is they're all dressed, and then they're also the nacho.
I like the
whatever.
Cardi B. They're like Funyuns. And
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think they make those ones anymore.
Yeah, because they were ranch and pussy flavored, and nobody liked them. That was the actual flavor in the description.
Really?
Ranch and pussy.
Oh, man. That's wild. I didn't remember that. I didn't know it was in pussy.
They're discontinued, but you can find them on Amazon still.
Well, they discontinue some pretty frequently. They like revolve flavors around. They'll get like new flavors on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah,
and they'll stop doing certain ones, and they'll like or sometimes they'll bring in a new wrapper and plug them into a previous flavor instead of the person who used to have it.
We got to discontinue this flavor. Another rapper got shot and killed, so now we got to bring in a new rapper. Every week rappers are dropping dead, so like we gotta bring in new rappers now, dude.
Like, dude, the one that they used to have was like a honey barbecue. It was Little Romeo's, and they like took him off of it and like gave barbecue in my honey to like Migos. I think it's called Barbecue in My Honey now or something, and it's Migos flavor. It's so it's like they'll just swap out whoever it is, you know. It's pretty fucked up.
Damn.
I don't know. Yeah, they're like, all right, your numbers aren't doing as big, so it's not your flavor anymore.
They didn't discontinue the Migos ones?
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't think they're going to. Migos has multiple flavors.
Oh, wow.
And also, I believe Quality Control, which is like the record label that they're on, is also like part owner of Rap Snacks. Like the people who own Quality Control. That's why so many Quality Control artists are doing Rap Snacks. And I think Migos is Quality Control's biggest artist.
Yeah.
So, it's going to stay that way.
Well, Migos isn't even a thing anymore, though.
Yeah, no, but they still make money. They're not going to change it, you know? Like, they're going to keep it, because, like, whatever third of that money, you know, like, 2 of the guys are still alive, and then the other third will go to the estate, I assume. You know what I mean? Whoever inherited the estate. So I think that's pretty much how that's
Gotcha. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm assuming. I don't work for Rap Snacks, you know? I'm just the ambassador here. I wish that... Dude, imagine if Rap Snacks was, made me an ambassador. That'd be the worst ambassadorship they could choose.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to take this white comedian from Michigan and make him an ambassador of Rap Snacks. I think all their fans would be like, nah, dude, I think you did a wrong move here.
Stranger things have happened, dude.
Yeah.
We got... Oh, I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. Never mind, dude. We got Dylan Mulvaney as the spokesman for Tampax.
Okay, you went for it, Jake. You went for it.
That's what? What?
Oh, what?
Has Dylan Mulvaney ever had a period? That doesn't even make sense.
The fact that you second-guessed it before you said it.
I know somebody would be like, oh, what are you trying to say? And it's like, I'm trying to say they've never had a period, so that doesn't make sense. I don't care if companies want to sponsor them. I didn't give a fuck when Bud Light did. I don't give a shit. But I'm saying that one doesn't make sense. So I'm saying, in theory, you could get endorsed by Rap Snacks. It's not out of the realm of possibility, is what I'm trying to tell you. What'd you
Okay.
say?
Yeah, I guess it's not a.
What'd you whisper into the mic?
I would bury yourself.
Oh, it's fine, dude. I'll take the heat.
Uh,
What? I'll take that heat, dude. It's
Take that
fine.
heat, dude. Take that heat. Go for that smoke,
I
man.
like the heat. That's my favorite flavor of wrap snack, the spicy ones, dude.
The heat. My
Yeah,
favorite rap snack is the heat,
the
dude.
heat, dude.
It's Rick Ross's The Heat. I only say Rick Ross because I know he has rap snacks. I forget what flavors.
I'd assumed because his body generates a lot of heat.
No,
He's a massive man.
that too. He lost a lot of weight though, dude. He's actually like way thinner now. It's crazy.
That's a very funny thing to say about a fat person who hasn't gotten skinny yet.
He's like he was too big
you
where he'll
know,
never be skinny.
He's
You
not
know what
in
I mean?
shape, but he's way thinner.
No, he's like in shape now, but like he's not
still,
like fucking
he's
fit.
still
Like,
wildly unhealthy and probably close to a diabetic coma, but he's way thinner.
I want to see what Rick Ross looks like now with his shirt off. I'm gonna fuck up my algorithm real quick and say Rick Ross now shirt off.
Why do you need to look that up in the middle of the podcast?
Because I want to see if I don't know, man. I think he's like I want to see if he's actually fit.
You see what I'm dealing
like,
with, people?
He looks much thinner.
You see what I'm dealing with, people? I just
he looks much
made
thinner.
a simple fat joke, and Kyle's like, "Well, hang on, let's check out his bod."
No, I'm curious if he is fucking jacked or not, dude. Because like I haven't seen it. I know he lost a lot of weight, but some people lose a lot of weight and then they get fucking jacked, you know. And then some people lose a lot of weight and they just kind of stay chubby forever, you know, like. And then he just kind of ends up looking like me forever, but like a taller version.
I don't know how to tell you this. Rick Ross owns about 17 Wingstops. He's never getting jacked.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, probably.
He owns so many Wingstops, dude.
Dude, Wingstop rips. Wingstop can hit the spot, man. Sometimes they really fuck it up, but it's pretty good
okay.
sometimes.
I mean, dude, for a fast food wing place, it's not.
It's
terrible,
better than B-dubs.
Yeah, but B-dubs, dude, B-dubs back in its heyday was the shit. Back when B-dubs was good, it was really good, but now it's dog shit. It's so bad now.
Yeah, it's not great now.
It's disgusting, actually.
It's bad. It's real bad. Yeah. Also, I'm willing to say that their garlic parmesan sauce is just fucking like thick Italian dressing with some parmesan.
Yeah, it's not very good.
It tastes like a thick Italian dressing. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah, it's not very good.
Anywho, man, we could wrap this up. All right, we gotta wrap it all up here, and let's do fucking Spiritbox. You want to talk about Spiritbox's new song? Play a little clip from it real quick. They're releasing a new album soon, a new EP. It comes out, and
I think they should just change their name to Box.
To Box?
Yeah, just be Box.
Box? I bet there's a band named Box though.
It's kind of funny.
Well, dude, the new song's called Cellar Door. They released 3 new songs: Cellar Door, Jaded, and The Void. Cellar Door is the only one that I really fuck with. It's heavy. It's got this sick breakdown here. It's gnarly. I love that, dude. The whole song is screaming. There's no singing in this song, which is very indicative of their biggest song, Holy Roller, which, you know, they know that. They know that's their biggest song, and it's also their heaviest song. And this is their heaviest song since Holy Roller. And it's heavy as shit. It's got these, like, grimy guitars there, you know? Like, this fucking... I love it. It's heavy as shit. What do you think, man?
I don't know, man. I just haven't been feeling like the whole metalcore vibes lately.
Yeah?
Not really, no.
Why?
I tried, I don't know. It just,
You tried what?
I tried listening to Keith Buckley's new band recently, and I didn't love it because it's like very just very generic metalcore, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
I think it is
unfortunate.
hard to find non-generic metalcore these days. Good one's Johnny Booth, who we talked about a few weeks ago. They're really good at, I think they're in the metalcore genre and they're doing stuff a little bit different than everything else in that genre. But they aren't as big as they should be, I think.
Yeah.
Spiritbox is a little different. I think some of their stuff is very generic metalcore, but I quite like this song, but I see what you mean. It is still kind of generic in a sense, but
I just
I
think
like the
that
heaviness of it.
I mean, it's good. It's not that it's not good. I just think that it's all very predictable at this point, which is kind of unfortunate. I don't know. There's just not many bands that are like out there really doing anything interesting, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard, I think, to find anything that's sort of groundbreaking in metal these days. It's like it feels like nobody's currently breaking much new ground, but occasionally there's still like a good new song. That's how I feel about it. Where I'm like, it's kind of indicative of something I've maybe heard before, but this is a good one.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not
what
finding
was like
whole
the
metal
last
albums.
like what I was gonna say, what was like the last metal album you listened to or hardcore album that you were like really blown away by? Because I mean,
Gideon,
I
More Power,
find
More Pain.
that one's good, but I don't know if I was blown away by it. I definitely finding more hardcore albums that I'm like, these are
Oh,
usually more solid all the way through.
Drain, Living Proof. That's a really
Yeah,
good
that is a
one.
great one. That is probably the best album that came out in the last year, hardcore wise for me.
Yeah, Drain Living Proof was really solid as far as hardcore music goes, all the way through. There's some really solid tracks on
Yeah,
there. There's
Drain
some
fucking
fun stuff.
rips.
Yeah. There's some fun stuff thrown in there, which is what I like about Blink-182's new album real quick, is there's some fun stuff thrown in, dude. Like, they added the fun shit in there. Like, there's a couple songs, like, I told you that Travis Barker song, it's just him being like, shut the fuck up, just shut the fuck up. Like, it's just
It's
him yelling that.
okay if you're a fan. It's just not really my thing. You know?
It's, yeah, but they also do then there's like a little thing at the beginning of one of the other songs where Tom DeLonge says something about like uh the best part about teaching masturbation or something.
What?
The fuck does he say? Oh my god, now I'm blanking on the exact phrase. It says when I teach masturbation, I'm always like, have fun with it, and then the song kicks in, like, which is a pretty funny intro on a song. It's just going, when I teach masturbation, I'm always like, have fun with it, and then the song starts. Which it's like that's a classic Blink-182 type shit, just a dick joke right in the front of the song. A 27-second song. It's like a punk song of them just like slamming on the instruments pretty much, playing punk music. The song's called Fuckface, and Travis Barker's just yelling, shut the fuck up. Like, and then they have a song called Blink Wave where it's like sort of synth wave, Blink-182. It's weird. But I think that's a fun album, but again, it's not solid all the way through. It's not really metal or hardcore, and I don't think it's a solid one even all the way through, unfortunately. So last time I found an album that was like really metal and great all the way through, hard to say, you know. Yeah, I'm like looking at stuff and I'm like, there's EPs here that I think are great.
I mean, my
you
favorite
know,
album in the
but
past year, or my favorite album to come out this year, was still Angel Dust by like a fucking mile.
I think Angel Dust is a really good one. I've gotten a lot of like re-listenability out of Brand New Soul by Angel Dust as well. We'll have
Well,
to make
like
this a whole episode with going
they're
over our favorites of the year towards the end of this year.
sure, yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, they're one
there's
of
some
the
good
only,
shit.
they're legit one of the only bands that are doing anything interesting. So,
Yeah.
or anything new, I should say. It's not that other bands aren't doing anything interesting, but nobody's really breaking the mold.
For sure. I think nobody's breaking the mold. I think people are bringing
But
back an
those,
old mold, which is the new metal sort of resurgence, and
yeah,
even that's not original necessarily either.
right,
It's just
right, right.
indicative of stuff
I
from the
just think
past that
those
hasn't been around.
genres are prone to getting stale, and every time they need to be reinvented, it's like trying to reinvent the wheel, which is like almost impossible. So
I, you know, actually, there's no album from this band yet this year, but I think the singles they've released have done some new stuff in metal, which is Bring Me the Horizon. they try and evolve their music constantly, and I do think they are usually sort of on the forefront of metalcore, at least, on like what the genre becomes. And they have done some interesting stuff this year with some of their songs, production wise, that sounds different than other stuff that I've heard before.
Okay.
So Bring Me the Horizon, I'm going to give some credit, but they don't have full album out this year. But the singles from the new album are looking positive for something unique. But it's, yeah, I think there's that. I guess we're talking about good stuff from this year.
For sure. Yeah, we can do that. All right.
I don't know.
We can do that
Anywho, everybody, that's the end of the podcast. We've reached an hour. We're done here.
That's
We're
the
done. You guys
end
got plenty.
of the pod. I think it's time we wrap this up. Kyle has to go jack off cause his wife isn't home.
Pretty good, right?
She's home. Yeah,
She's home?
but she's home. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So she's
Tell her to go walk around
hanging
the
out.
block for 20 minutes, dude.
So I can jack
Get
off.
outta here.
I don't need to do that. I'm
Get
good,
out of
dude.
here, wife.
No.
That's a very funny concept, dude. Kick your wife out of the apartment so you can jack off in peace. Like, hey, babe, you want to go walk the dogs for a little bit?
Yeah.
Hey, babe, we go walk the dog and then take him to that weird empty parking lot covered in dog shit by our apartment.
That's the end of the pod. Like and subscribe on things on the platforms.
I am Kyle Forsyth. The pod's
dude,
at Unless You Live Hardcore.
At
Jake's
Unless
at
You Live
Comic
Hardcore.
Jake Ford.
At Comic Jake Ford. Follow Kyle at I am Kyle Forsyth. Like and subscribe, dude. Like and subscribe.
Bye.